Hello, and welcome back. My ADHD. That is to say, a stream revolving around my ADHD. I have some trivia for you, which I may or may not repeat as the day goes on. So I looked up about the city of Midgar and found someone who had done the math as to how big Midgar is. Because somebody asked about this yesterday. So based on the fact that Cloud is canonically 5'7" or 173 centimeters tall, this individual, name's Barger Quora, calculates that the city is roughly 3,267.29 square miles in area. Which, to give you a sense of comparison, is only a couple 250 square miles smaller than Puerto Rico. So we're playing in a city the size of Puerto Rico, is what we're saying. Another interesting fact, according to his calculations, it is 20 times the height of the Burj Khalifa, current tallest building in the world. So it's very tall, very wide. And we're going to blow it up. Well, part of it anyway. Acquire my head. Hopefully, sometime soon, I'll have new webcam. I'll not have to worry about my skin out or being the wrong color. Yes, we are currently in the underplate of Sector 4, crossing over to Sector 5 to where the reactor is. And we just acquired, that's right, we ended yesterday acquiring the elemental materia, which we slotted into Tifa's knuckles, so that when Tifa punches people, he will reduce them to ice. We also grabbed, there was also a purple material. Was it? Oh, it was another MP. It was another pup. Oh, I should unmute my headphones. Ah, there we go. I put my headphones on, I just forgot to make it so that you guys could hear them. I caught it soon enough, so that's fine. Anything over here? No. No. Okay.
If there's no viable path, we'll just have to make one.
No match for me.
You keep telling yourself that.
That it?
Ah! You're up.
Okay, let's go.
Hang back. Here we go.
early prototype of the autonomous sentry gun weapons platform. When intruders detected, the platform opens fire with its rotary cannon. As it's a test model, the rate of fire is fairly low. And that was the sentry gun prototypes. And the Terpsichult. Aquatic monsters that prefer dark, moist places and feed on the blood of living creatures. They detect their prey through vibrations and temperature changes. They're vampiric, floating seahorses.
That's that. Take the lead.
I got it.
Whatever.
That hit. Gotcha. Give him your all. Freeze. Pour it on. Hold on.
Get your ass out of here.
Would kill for a shower.
Like the Shinra's infrastructure is so bad that we have to. Excuse me. Shinra's infrastructure is so bad that turning off these lights turns everything else on, including their own security defenses.
And that makes 3. Enough to finally get our cargo platform moving.
Better be.
Okay, let's head on back to the H1 sign.
Also, let's look at this armament that we just got.
Best thing you can.
Mesmeric. Sleek armament graven with magic warding glitch. So, good magic defense.
To speed her recovery is to kick Shinra ass in her stead.
I know. And Cloud's got a cover for Wedge, too.
When do we link up with Biggs?
Soon enough, don't you worry.
He knew we might be late, so he came up with a few ways to kill time.
We ought to reach him long before he dies aboard.
And we're back at the cargo platform.
Get ready, Mako Reactor 5. We're coming.
I like that they made a point of having him adjust his sword so that it doesn't clip through the bench. But they didn't think about it clipping through the potion machine next to the bench.
Where could they be going? Embarking on an adventure to find some treasure?
That's Barrett's way of being passive-aggressive. Those itches so much.
Ventilation system service mode active. Access maintenance terminal to complete procedure.
Does this control the fans?
We stopped.
Barrett is an odd man in the Mask of Blackness.
Switching ventilation system to maintenance mode. Please complete the maintenance access procedure within the designated time limit.
Man, what are we even doing? Let's give him hell.
And then some. It's on you.
Need my help, do you?
Ow, ow, ow.
Allow me.
Scan the sentry ray. And then kill the sentry ray.
Let me handle this.
Taking over.
All set.
Unbridled strength. Omni strike. I like that Tifa's principal ability is using unbridled strength to beef up her triangle attack.
Error. Maintenance access procedure not completed within time limit. Reactivating ventilation system.
And don't come back.
That's okay. Try it again. And this time there won't be a queen grass strike to deal with.
Switching ventilation system to maintenance mode. Please complete the maintenance access procedure within the designated time limit.
Also, for fans of our World of Darkness streams, I do now have a copy of Werewolf the Apocalypse Earthblood, which launches today, and we're trying to figure out if I'm definitely going to probably play it on the ADHD stream at some point. But we're trying to figure out if everybody on our Wednesday crew would be interested in sitting in on basically taking one of our World of Darkness sessions time slots, so that 9 to midnight time slot, and doing these World of Darkness players play this werewolf game. And sort of just, have everybody comment on it while we play it. So that might be it. So that might be a thing that happens in the future.
This is summoning material.
Wow.
What kind of badass will pop out of this one?
We'll see.
All right. Got that summoning material. It's Chocobo and Mog, which we will give to Tifa, or Chocobo and Mugu. Well, about John Lockhall. On some thought, I suppose I don't want President Rufus, Heidegger, Scarlet, or Hoder to be less evil, and more want to see the various parts of Shinra do things that are competent and not just done for the sake of being evil, which might well happen if the rest of the game is as fleshed out as the Midgar sequence is also. Oh yeah, no, I definitely feel like once we get to Reeve, we're gonna see more of the other various aspects of Shinra. Because Reeve's character arc is the redemption of Shinra. So, as a company.
Auxiliary power supply confirmed. Reactivating cargo platform. Cargo platform activated. Awaiting input.
So long, underplate. I hate you too.
And yeah, if we see like half as much detail in the Reeve sections as we do in
Wonder what
this,
the
it'll be good.
reactor's like.
What makes a good villain, in my opinion?
A slaughterhouse where they
I
butcher
mean, it
the
depends on
planet.
what you're going for, really. But my favorite villains are
Be ready for it.
Right.
my favorite villains are the ones that are operating on a different axis from the rest of the
Bring it
from the
on,
rest of
Everglades.
the game. Like in Final Fantasy VII, Sephiroth is not playing the same game that the rest of us are. Sephiroth is we are playing checkers, Sephiroth is playing chess. And I feel like those are the villains that I enjoy the most. Is when the villain is so far beyond what you're doing that you're not even comprehending things in the same way. Like in Gran Terra last week when they were talking to Rethorb. Rethorb in Gran Terra is the demon god of sin. The father from Full Metal Alchemist. Yes, father from Full Metal Alchemist is another one. Rethorb is the demon god of sin, and Rethorb has his own plans and agendas, which are perpendicular, basically, to what the players are doing. And so he is distinctly a villain because he is a chaotic, evil entity, but he will still have a conversation with the heroes and even give them some information that may or may not be useful, because what he's after and what they're after are on two different axes. And the heroes in Final Fantasy VII are trying to save the planet and their friends. And Sephiroth has a completely different agenda. It has nothing to do with killing your friends. It has everything to do with something else. And so it's it provides a lot of tension in the sort of the unknown aspect of what the enemy wants. Kind of like another good example. I don't know if any of you are familiar with a manga and anime called The Promised Neverland. But The Promised Neverland is a really good manga. It's actually finished. The manga is actually finished, and I believe the anime is ongoing at the moment. But you can read it in Shonen Jump, or you can watch the anime. But the villains in The Promised Neverland are very complex for a couple of different reasons. And mostly it's because it's a narrative about two basically incompatible species living together. Well, I say living together. It's really good. It's a really good horror series if you're interested. I'm trying not to spoil too much of it. But the villains in that are really interesting. Similarly, Beastars on a similar axis. Beastars has some really interesting villains as well. Which Beastars has an anime coming out, which I'm excited about, or already is out. I don't know. I should be paying attention to what I'm doing.
nothing.
Let's do this.
What is Beastars? Beastars is another. It's another manga. I can't think of who publishes it, but it's not Shonen Jump. It is a story about. It is a world in which
Here we go.
there are no humans. It's populated entirely by anthropomorphic animals. And carnivores and herbivores have to go to school together, and carnivores aren't allowed to eat meat. Well, they want to eat meat, but polite society says they shouldn't eat meat. Okay, I really need to stop shitting the bed here. That's what I need to do.
I've lived through worse. Got some fight left in you. Not good enough.
Gotta stick it out till the end. Not throwing in the towel.
I got distracted at the beginning of this fight, and it's not going well for me.
Still in.
So it's a world full of furries? I mean, you could say that. It is certainly a manga designed to appeal to furries. Ow, 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 ow. Jesus fuck.
I'm stronger than this.
I shouldn't talk about manga while trying to play this game. But yeah, so it is a Beastars is a high school drama where the high schoolers are carnivores and herbivores in a society where carnivores are not allowed to eat meat. It's kind of like, actually, it's like a much darker and grittier Zootopia. And centered around high schoolers rather than police officers.
Intruders detected. Engaging countermeasures.
All right. Calling lightning.
Starting to think hiring you was a mistake. Kiss my ass. How'd you like that? Special delivery.
You waiting?
See, this isn't that hard of a fight when I'm paying attention.
You're up.
I got this. Good luck.
Let's do this.
Not
Remake should be waiting for us up ahead.
He's probably worried sick about us.
But yeah, no. Beastars is really good.
All that fighting, no one's coming for us?
No need. This is Shinra City. We probably have cameras everywhere.
Why didn't you say something sooner?
Way too late to bail now.
It's like walking a tightrope. When you're on it, only 2 ways off.
Better keep my balance.
You'd be good at it.
I wonder.
Technically, there are 3 ways off of a tightrope, Barrett. Actually, no, there are 4 ways off of a tightrope. Depending on your circumstances.
Almost there.
Tifa?
It's nothing. Just thinking about the next step. Didn't think I'd be this nervous.
Some things you never get used to.
Yeah.
What Barrett is saying is you could either keep going forward or you can fall off. But really, you can keep going forward, you could go backwards, you could fall off, or you could be lifted off. But that's not quite as pithy.
Mercy! Wait, Cloud? Where's Jesse and Wedge?
Report.
Topside's going nuts after some terrorists jumped off a train. Nice and quiet here, though. So quiet I had no trouble securing your route into the reactor.
You magnificent son of a bitch. Bring it in.
So, where are the others?
Man.
Jesse got hurt and couldn't make it.
Like Barrett's like, I tried to give you a
Not so
hug.
bad
Come
she
on,
couldn't
man.
rope in this guy.
Thanks for stepping up.
It's a job.
Worked out pretty good. You picking that train you did. While Shinra scours Sector 4, you can waltz right on into Sector 5. It's a bit of a squeeze, but it ought to get you where you need to go.
Little dark and foreboding for my taste.
Beggars can't be choosers. Oh, and you'll be needing your grappling guns, of course. All set?
Ready to take on the world and then some.
Make sure everyone gets clear, okay?
Will do.
Barrett now has an LMG. You can put it in his arm.
Okay, y'all. Keep these grappling guns close. Secure them to your belt or whatever so you don't lose them. When we're done, we'll be using these babies to get down safe. All of us.
What's my favorite story? That's super vague. Like, what do you mean favorite story? Like, just in general favorite story? Favorite tropey story? Favorite Final Fantasy story? Like... Favorite narrative conceit?
Fix those lights! Excuse me, sir. Your tie?
Quickly now, quickly! That's it. That's the smell. This place reeks of
Book story, I guess?
Looks like we made it.
Layout's the same as Reactor 1.
Yeah. We're near Mako storage.
I don't know.
Let's move.
I've never really thought about what my favorites. I like a lot of different kinds of stories. I've never really thought about what my favorite story is. don't really have any like stories that I like go back to and read annually or anything like that. I don't know. That's a good question. I have no idea.
I'm not seeing a way down.
I guess Lord of the Rings. Like, if I were to say like thing that has influenced me the most, like as a creator and as a person. Actually, no. I can say the Saga of Recluse. The Saga of Recluse is a fantasy narrative revolving around a world
Check it
in
out.
which basically
This big boy on us, we'd be screwed 6 ways from Sunday.
the long story of the
Take a
world
giant
itself
rock
is that it's
to
a
decide to deploy it, and our best bet would be to run like hell.
Oof. Then let's hope he sleeps through the explosion.
okay. So a spacefaring civilization crash lands onto a primitive planet, and their technology interfaces with the physics and reality of the world to make magic. And so their technology originates 2 different schools of magic. Black magic, which is order and creation, and white magic, which is chaos and destruction. And you don't find out that this all originated from a crashed spaceship until like 7 books into the series. Because the series revolves around the struggles of the various peoples of this world, and more particularly around the magic users as they, as they struggle to survive and, have various other conflicts. But the world itself is very, very interesting. It's very like proto Star Ocean almost. So yeah,
Where is everybody?
the Saga of Recluse.
Shinra
That's my favorite book story.
got spooked and cleared out is my guess. Why y'all always gotta get our way?
It's their job. Enough. See ya.
Hey, did you see me in action?
Must have missed it.
Almost there.
But yeah, no, I really do enjoy the idea, the sort of like spacefaring civilization crash lands on a pre-space flight civilization kind of like narrative trope. There's a planet in one of the Star Wars Force and Destiny core books. Or not core books, but one of the Star Wars Force and Destiny books from the Fantasy Flight Games system that talks about a planet where an Imperial Star Destroyer crash lands and finds that the planet is home to a pre-space flight, like medieval sort of caste system civilization who have their own force users, and the primitive force users lead their army against the Imperial stormtroopers, win, kill them all, and then establish a temple in the command in what was formerly the command tower of this wrecked Star Destroyer. Like they even have lightsabers. They call them star swords or like sun blades or something like that. But
What we got here?
Turrets up top.
I can deal with those things.
No holding back. Let's get this over with. Back in it. That's it. All good. You're done. All right. No more fighting.
why do you think Stormtrooper armor is so easy to break? Because it's cheap. I think Stormtrooper armor is mass produced. Like it's mass produced and designed to fit a lot of different circumstances, which is why it's not very good. Like it's not designed to stand up to a lot because it's designed to be intimidating. Oh God. Lord. It's designed to be intimidating. It's designed to be functional as like sort of like space as like an environmental suit. And it's designed to be mass produced for, you know, the galaxy at large, which means that it suffers in terms of durability and actual protection provided.
I'm counting on you.
And, you know, obviously, when you're getting something like that mass produced, you're going to go with the cheapest bidder. So not only are they cheaply made, they're cheaply designed, they're made by the person that said, I can do this for the least amount of money.
I've got you covered. Here. You're up.
Let's do this.
No need to.
Get ready. You're mine. Calling lightning.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah, they're designed. It's designed to look like Mandalorian armor because Mandalorian armor is very intimidating. But it's not. It's not designed with the same schematics. It's basically like Stormtrooper armor is to Mandalorian armor what, knockoff iPhone. Well, like knockoff smartphones are to iPhones, kind of thing.
It was like this last time?
A little more chaotic, ain't that right?
Yeah.
This Mako is blue rather than green.
Sephiroth. Soldiers. Mako. Shinra. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of all of this!
And here we have the exact same flashback that we had in this spot last time. I think it's this is kind of one of the reasons why this flashback is kind of one of the reasons why I like that they expanded out what the flashbacks were more in this, because this flashback came basically out of nowhere in the original game.
Hey,
And it works.
soldier boy.
It works when it comes out of nowhere, but I feel like it, particularly if you already know the narrative and if you don't know the narrative, I feel like it works better now that it's been built up to, rather than just coming out of nowhere. It's a little less confusing.
How much time we need?
Got all the time in the world. This one comes with a remote detonator.
Courtesy of Jesse.
We withdraw to a safe distance. Then, kaboom!
Safe distance?
What? No such thing. We get out the same way we got in. Let's double back.
Hey, we don't have to worry about a timer this time. Surely nothing will go wrong.
What the? Where you going?
Weirdly perfect timing.
Wait a minute. Is someone watching us?
Greetings, my dear sewer rats. As architect of our populace engagement campaign, I, Heidegger, head of public security, bid you welcome. The chief warmonger. You should be flattered. Right now, you command the undivided attention of every soul in Midgard.
Dun dun dun.
What is this?
Breaking news from Mako Reactor 5. Shinra has confirmed the reactor to be the target of the bomb threat issued by the terrorist group Avalanche. Members of the group were observed entering the facility, and security is currently sweeping it for explosive devices. We now go live to the scene.
I'm here in the Sector 5 Undercity. Having confirmed the terrorist target, the Shinra Emergency Operations Center has issued an evacuation advisory. Residents are outraged that the tragedy of Mako Reactor 1 was only the first attack in a campaign of violence.
President Shinra has issued a statement providing assurances that the terrorists will soon be brought to justice.
And so, to a people beset by chaos and uncertainty, we will offer the finest comfort, bread and circus. The big boy. I give you Shinra's latest triumph of technology. The Airbuster, your executioner.
Engineering on the line. Currently, the Airbuster is only 60% operational. The estimates were optimistic.
I'm on air! To the imbecile in charge down there, you are hereby ordered to seize those intruders and bring them to me. But quietly, there'll be trouble!
So yeah, guess what got played? That's what we were talking about a little bit last time, yesterday. So yeah, these shock troopers are the ones that that the hybrid troopers in the Stardust game were designed after. Yeah, so like we discussed yesterday in towards the end of it, this is where we learn that Shinra is sort of using Avalanche to further their own agendas, and we learned this in the original game too, to a certain extent. The president sort of explained an amount of it. Where, you know, basically they're like, "Oh, you're gonna threaten us into stopping doing what we're doing? we're going to not do that, and instead we're going to use your terrorist activities to further our sociopolitical hold over the city by basically propping you up as the bad guys. And, to be honest, not being wrong in that, at least as far as the everyday citizens are concerned. The people that don't understand, that don't know what Mako is or why it's important.
Shut the hell up!
I don't believe it. We played right into Shinra's hands.
Yeah, and their bullshit news is already peddling their false narrative.
So we're screwed.
But it's not really like
No.
that's even the thing. Yes, they're using footage from the first Mako reactor bombing,
I say, let's get them on. Let's
but
take down
nothing
Shinra's
they
big
said
ass
was a lie.
Okay. I'm sold.
It's not actually a false narrative, Barrett. You are intending to bomb this place. Are there demons in Final Fantasy? Absolutely, yes. Demons and fiends are a major enemy subtype, in fact.
Attention, all security forces. Subdue the insurgents and bring them to the command center immediately. Get these components back to the airbuster ASAP. Subdue the insurgents and bring them to the command center right now. B8. Copy, B8. Intruders! Take them out!
No, demons are in every game. They take different forms and they're, different, like, definitions of what they are, but demons are a standard. Like in 14, they're referred to as Void Sent. And they're like, monsters from another plane. A plane of darkness and shadow.
Barrett, Cloud,
But they're still
over
demons.
here.
Alright, so there is a correct...
It looks like a few of its components are still in transit.
We'll see about that.
Could tamper a little with its loadout.
There is a correct
Give
thing to
ourselves
do
an
with
edge?
this. Hang
There
on.
should be a console somewhere.
This the console you talking about? Think you can get it to work?
Needs a key card.
Well, let's find it then.
Yeah. There's not. Yeah, they're typically not. Except in the early games, they're typically not like an actual hell dimension. But there are things that are referred to as demons. I guess I should say.
You know, I think I saw one of them trying to hide something.
Oh, there it is.
You find it?
Yeah.
like in 15 when it gets dark out, you know, that's when the demons come out, kind of thing.
M units.
Yep.
Sounds bad.
Pretty sure I can divert this unit.
I shouldn't be skipping this. Sorry. Basically, what they say, M units are. They are things full of materia that help boost the airbusters. But I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be skipping that. I was trying to see if there was I was trying to see if there was a different console. I think all we can discard in this first room is M units. So yeah, they're basically as they're putting the airbuster together, there's a whole bunch of components over here that they're putting in it. AI programming cores affect how fast it attacks. Big bomber shells are its sort of ultimate attack, and M units are just items you can get out of it that don't really affect its battle strength. And there is a correct method of disarming the airbuster so that you have the easiest fight. And I believe you have to take the M unit first, but after that, you basically nothing. Oh yeah, Barrett has a new gun. I should equip Barrett with his new gun.
Flagged for disposal.
Heidegger's got no idea who he's messing with.
So far, so good.
Right. Let's move.
Basically, you either want to be removing AI programming cores or big bomber shells. You don't really care about M units, basically. Light machine gun. Oh, we want to do here a light machine gun because it's got the connected ability there, and also, oh, damn it, he doesn't have. Hasn't earned focus shot yet. Damn it. All right, well, we'll keep that on until we have to. Barrett, I need you to go ahead and learn focus shot, please.
You think they're watching us? Even now?
Yep. Probably got a live feed.
Nothing we can do about it. Except smile for the folks at home.
Also, since we're fighting a whole bunch of... I need a sword that can do fire damage. I need some more SP.
Deal with that.
Yes, it's my turn. something else.
That was nothing.
Round 4A. No key card here. There's a key card between one of the rooms. I think it's probably after this next one.
Component outbound for B7. Copy. We've lost contact with B8. Send some men to check it out. We've got a schedule to keep.
Huh. Intruders! Seize them!
It's on you.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Negative B7. Airboat delivers priority. You're on your own.
See ya!
We will deal with you ourselves.
Like playing with fire.
Looks like there's 2 consoles this time.
Double the sabotage.
If we can find the key cards.
What's the funniest thing that's happened in one of my TTRPG sessions? I mean, fuck. Literally every day there's something funny that happens. God, I can't even say. Like every session something funny happens, and
only one single-use card. It's up to you, Cloud. What does an AI programming core do?
that shit.
Increases processing power dedicated to motor function computation.
Spike Pit was, I think, yeah, I think the Spike Pit last week is probably the, thus far, what has been the funniest thing.
Anyway, we should weigh our options carefully.
Yep, get rid of a programming core. Yeah, I think the Spike Pit shenanigans thus far is the funniest thing that's happened so far.
Programming core flagged for disposal.
I was thinking the same thing. So where did we send the discarded stuff?
To a storeroom for defective equipment, I'm guessing.
That's so. You think these defective shells and programming cores might be valuable enough to warrant a little detour?
Maybe.
I say we grab them.
If we get that far.
Okay, listen up, y'all. Everything Shinra has told you is a goddamn lie. Mako is the lifeblood of our planet. Those greedy bastards are bleeding it dry. Y'all gotta rise up.
Barrett, who are you talking to?
The people put me on TV. I'm gonna drop some truth.
Thousand Gil says they cut the sound.
Yeah, they're using the action clips only, Barrett. They're not just watching you the whole time.
Surprise, Grounders!
No holding back.
Stop it now!
Don't overdo it.
All right, watch and learn. This is gonna sting! Gotta love the fun start!
win's a win.
And that's an excuse.
Here? Have I already missed it? Oh no, there it is. There it is. Ha 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 ha. There it is. Got it. Yeah. Chug those potions. Let's go. Fine. Some key cards. I think there's 2 in this.
Find any cards?
Only one. And this time we've got 3 choices.
Take your pick.
Or maybe there's only 1 here, and maybe there's 2 in the next room. Either way. First, we take the AI core.
AI programming core. What are you thinking, Cloud? Should we get rid of it?
Programming core flagged for disposal.
Heidegger's not gonna like that.
Feel like scrapping some BBs? Hurry up and decide what you want to get rid of. It's past time we taught Shinra a lesson.
Big bomber shell flagged for disposal.
Just imagining their faces when they find out.
Alright, so let's see. We're down 2 and 2.
I tell you what, I ain't never looked forward to an execution more in my entire life.
You don't say.
We're about to make fools out of Shinra while the whole damn city's watching. Times like these, you gotta savor.
Oh no, if you're about to ask me to dance, then don't.
Come on, don't be shy. How about you, Cloud?
I don't dance.
I don't know what you expected, Barrett. A pair of Sonic Strikers. Which is to say, new gloves. For Tifa. Alright, so I can get another materia slot for the Buster Sword. Switch to it. Have it doing fire damage while I'm attacking people, and then I can give Barrett the LMG and hook it up with lightning later. Element. Fudge. Start getting levels. Ooh, actually, hang on. I think we can give her more. Yes, we can get more materia. No, she hasn't actually been using overpower, so. Leveling up more materia is good, but let's get our weapon abilities first.
B5, this is engineering. We need to pick up the pace. We're running dangerously low on components because of those terrorists.
Copy. They're here! Stop them!
All right. Deal with that. Shit.
You ain't getting out of this. Here it comes. Bunch of pushovers. Come on, y'all. Let's see what kind of mischief they were getting up to.
One key card. Which do you prefer, sci-fi or fantasy? Science fantasy.
Never enough key cards.
Sci-fantasy. Combination of the two. That's my favorite. If I had to pick between sci-fi or fantasy, though, I'd say sci-fi. So that That thing that keeps popping up there is because the Sony network thinks, the PSN thinks that this is not my primary PS4. This is my only PS4. I have never logged into another PS4. I don't know why it thinks this is not my primary PS4. It also won't let me tell it that this is my primary PS4 because it says I have another PS4 set as my primary PS4, which I don't. Another card in here. I feel like there's supposed to be another card in here.
An AI programming core. Should we discard this or something else? AI programming cores help it move faster, right? Divert it or not?
Damn it. Damn it. Stop.
Programming core flagged for disposal.
Yeah, that'll do. Think we've done enough to weaken the robot?
All that we can, at least.
It's all good. The stage is set. All that's left is to hijack Heidegger's show.
Oh, no. I guess we have done 5.
We're coming up on the exit. Tifa, detonator still in range?
We should be good.
The moment Big Boy goes down, you hit that switch.
Right. I won't give up.
Are you ready to die?
Don't overdo it. You're better than this.
God, I hope there's a rest stop coming up.
Can't say we didn't prepare. Now we just gotta get it done.
Status report. We're short on AI cores, but tracking down replacements. Work faster, or you'll hear it from the brass.
Look, they're still prepping it.
They're here! Hold them back! Buy us every second you can!
What is the status of my airbuster?
Let's do it right.
far enough, you bastards! I'm taking you down! All right. Y'all never had a chance.
Hey guys. Looks like a performance assessment, don't you think? Reduced response time. Should work in our favor.
For real though, we need to talk victory poses. Something coordinated for the live on camera finish. Could blow up big, start a new trend.
Veto.
Alright, so now set up, Barrett. Fortunately, don't have focus shot. That. Last possible.
Huh? No way up?
Focus shot is very good. Almost there. The issue is that Barrett doesn't get proficiency for focus shot from just using it. He has to stagger enemies to get proficiency for it. Makes it harder, because if he's not the one doing the staggering.
Keep looking.
Hear that?
I got your number.
Guess it's my turn.
God damn it, would you stop cutting me, please? There we go. Alright, he learned the focus shot ability. Now we can give him the better gun.
Cleared the way for us.
Real subtle invitation.
We were gonna spring the trap anyway.
Need a bench, please. Need Hopsital.
No holding back.
Gotta love it.
Here we go. Yeah. That's that.
We're gonna get through this. We're gonna make it home. All of us. No exceptions.
Right. We don't want to disappoint Marlene. That goes for you too, Cloud. Right?
You better give her a big old smile this time.
If the price is right.
Ha! Camaraderie, finally. Look, everyone's finally getting along. Like their friend.
What? Open it already.
It's locked down.
Is there any way we can get it open?
Yeah, from that room over there.
Why does everything have to be so damn complicated?
You know, the faulty equipment storeroom's that way too.
Do you think we'll find the components we diverted there?
It's like a treasure vault. Woo! I like the sound of that.
So how do we do this?
It's simple, really. We move the levers at the same time.
Got these ones.
I'll take left, which just leaves right, soldier boy.
Emergency lockdown is currently in
Now for the most
So we
complicated
need to
lock in
synchronize
the
our
world.
movements?
In that case, follow my lead.
Nah, Tifa's.
Fine, have it your way.
Okay, pay attention, you two. 3, 2, 1.
Emergency lockdown disengaged.
Hell yeah!
We really did it! Great timing. Right on the money.
Yeah.
What y'all got tucked away in that vault, huh? This would be the treasure vault?
That's right.
What's the catch?
Need to bypass a high-level security lock.
Different from the other one?
Same deal. But we gotta do it several times.
Ha! Not a problem.
Yeah, let's try.
Delta level security lockdown is currently in effect.
Okay, guys. You know what we have to do.
Copy me?
No, Tifa leads.
Oh, fine. After you, girl.
Gotta get past level 1 first, right? 3, 2, 1.
Alpha level security disengaged.
That was great, you guys. Let's keep it up. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Beta level security disengaged.
Wow! Think we've got this?
Hell yeah! Bring it on! Ain't nothing I love more than sticking it to Shinra.
Halfway there. Steady, guys. 3, 2, 1.
Gamma level security disengaged.
This is fun because
way.
in the original game,
guys are
you had to hit a
naturals.
button to get out of the second reactor at the same time as
Okay,
Tifa and
final
Barrett.
round. Don't lose focus.
But you had no clue when they were going to go.
1.
But I did
Don't
that
rush
right.
it. Shake it off. 3, 2, 1.
Delta level security disengaged. Disposal room now accessible.
Take that, Shinra! Making us jump through hoops to steal your shit.
Didn't take as long as I expected. Good work, guys.
Likewise. You made it easy.
I put my heart and soul into those countdowns.
All right, now let's see what do we win?
Score. It's just like Claude said.
They say a job well done is on reward. I say take everything that ain't nailed down.
Yeah, no, we missed a key card somewhere because we should have been able to get 6 things here, I believe. Oh well. Bench. All right, and as we sit down to rest in game, we're gonna we're gonna stand up to rest out of game. So we're gonna take a quick break. If you're watching on Twitch, please stay tuned to use commercial messages. It helps us out a lot. We'll be back in just a few minutes. And also, my break is your break. So go ahead, stand up, stretch your legs, get your drinks, get whatever you need. We'll be back in just a couple minutes. And we're back. I had to take off the jacket because it was uncomfortable, but it's cold in my house, so I have a scarf now. Winter always seems like delayed by a month here in Georgia, because like December is like it's chilly, but it's still pretty warm, and then January is like, okay, it's definitely winter now, but it's, you know, it's not bad, and then February hits and it's just freezing instantly. Anyways. Yeah, we can sell. Yeah, this is why you get the AI programming cars, not just because it makes the Airbuster fight easier. Once you're done with Final Fantasy, can you play Pathfinder Kingmaker? Maybe, I don't know. Pathfinder Kingmaker is on my list of things to play. I do not know if it'll be the next thing I play, or if it'll be, because Werewolf launched today, and depending on whether or not that's a good game, I might play it next, but we'll see. Pathfinder Kingmaker is on the list, though. Don't worry. Do not worry. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Damn it. Because yeah, like I said, I want to do. I haven't played any of the DLC for Pathfinder Kingmaker yet, and I want to play all of that. So. That might be the thing I do next. I don't know. See.
All right, time to go.
Huh? Huh? Look!
The eyes of one who has bathed Mako, which would make you a soldier.
Ex-soldier.
Once a soldier, always a soldier. Though not, alas, for very long. Accelerated cellular degradation being the most common cause of death by far. This is classified, of course, but every soldier knows the truth.
That's right.
Think you forgetting someone?
Would that I could. You strike me as the type to go on without end.
Ain't enough hours in the day to hold you to account for all your crimes.
And what a wasteful indulgence it would be, even if there were.
Okay then. Let's talk about wasteful indulgences. What is Mako? The life stream. The lifeblood of the planet. Our planet. But Shinra keeps on slurping it up like a thirsty dog. What do you think's gonna happen if you don't stop, huh?
We do indeed keep on slurping it up, as you say, but for whose benefit, I wonder. The true nature of Mako is known to one and all, yet the people willfully turn a blind eye to the cost. As you must surely be aware.
Don't you dare try to put this on us! If anyone's going along with your plans, it's 'cause you brainwashed them!
Such methods are beneath me. As are you, my faithful. sewerettes. Henceforth allies of wicked Wutai, our sworn enemy. Thank you for stoking our people's patriotic fervor.
Wutai! The hell we are! You still don't understand your role in this. What did they do? Don't you see? You fools were never in control. Never anything but pawns in our plans to sell great and glorious war to the people. And your instruments of insurrection will detonate. When we so choose. God damn it! Now let us raise the curtain on our main event. The trial of the eco-extremist group Avalanche. Terrorists conspired with Wutai against Midgard. Your guilt is undeniable. Your punishment, death.
It's the Airbuster!
I'm sick of this. I'm sick of all of this.
It's just like but I failed you.
Cloud! Get your head in the game! We're counting on you, man.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. You guys good to go?
As good as I'll ever be.
Yeah, we put the lightning elemental on Barrett because, well, guess who's weak to lightning? Large mobile weapons platform currently being developed by the Advanced Weaponry Division. Although still in the prototype phase, it was rushed into action to aid in the public execution of Avalanche members. Lightning attacks rapidly fill its stagger gauge. Robots, most flying units, and some dragons. Yeah, it's always good to be able to apply weakness to your main attack. That way you don't have to spend MP for it.
Commencing phase 2 of the combat trial. You've seen but a fraction of this machine's true capabilities. That's thunder I hear. Buster ready to fire. Now show me how fast you can run.
Give your best shot.
Gotta love it. Damn, that thing's about.
That was too close.
We need to come up with a plan.
Yes, that's it. Very good. Here it comes. Your efforts are futile. It'll chase you out of welcome to keep me.
Let's take care of them first.
I got this.
Dagger! Unbridled strength. Unbridled strength.
Taking over.
Give him a shot, will ya?
When there's only one target, Cactar is very good.
Gotta love it. You didn't think your nets went, did you? This is gonna sting! Won't be nothing left of you when I'm through. Enjoying your time with Shinra's new weapon. Time to fry! Got the whole ass!
And staggered.
Now, but it's about to get real. Don't stop till it's done.
You're up.
I got this.
Behold the full potential of the Airbuster. Time to carry out your executions.
Take the lead.
Guess it's my turn.
Damn. All those drones. Time to do your thing, big man.
Watch and learn. Just make sure you got my back, all right?
I've got you covered.
This one right here is for the planet.
Get a barrier on Barrett. Cloud. Throw another high potion at Barrett.
Okay, let's go. Watch yourself.
Bring in the heat.
No need to come.
Fuck on this. Firing one off. What the hell? Gotta love it.
Now! Get in there!
Yep, I hear you loud and clear.
Want to bring it home?
I got this. Ha! Gotcha. Every little bit. Oh, I can't. I won't.
Taking over.
Need my help, do you? This will get you improved in life and raising morale for Super Dragon Fire.
We almost got this. Come on, guys.
Bring it on!
Let's show 'em what we're made of.
Stay strong.
You're up!
Let's do this.
The hell you playing at?
Here's Cloud.
Special delivery. Stay down, asshole. Suck on this. Still.
Dead.
We don't have long to get clear.
Take Tifa and get out of here.
I was wrong about you.
This ain't the end of the line for you or me.
Cloud!
Come on.
Remember to use your grappling gun. Used it. Fuck, it broke. Who's my favorite Final Fantasy character? Cloud. Hands down. And it's mostly because of things that'll become apparent later, but Cloud is the only, well, no, I don't say the only, but Cloud was the first Final Fantasy protagonist that I ever, encountered. Final Fantasy VII was the first Final Fantasy game I ever played. And Cloud is a neuroatypical character
Hey, buddy.
whose neuroatypicality
You okay?
is not a weakness,
Made it through with just
or B,
scraped knees back.
something that his friends make fun of him for.
What do you say? We doing this? Have we? Never mind about that. Right now, you need to focus on yourself. Move something. Anything. Why not? Good. Easy does it. Slow. And steady. Yeah.
Like, people in general that don't really, maybe they do, maybe they don't understand the story, but like make fun of Cloud for being like a stereotypical big sword cute boy. But in the universe of the game,
Oh, Cloud. There's still so much to be done.
he is a character who is neuroatypical, and whose neuroatypicality is not a hindrance. At least not. It can be at times, but it's not like it's not the big thing to overcome. What he has to do is sort of accept himself, rather than overcome what he is.
And you are?
Cloud.
Nice to meet you again.
Again, huh?
What? You don't remember? What about the flowers?
Oh, the flower girl. And this is...
An old church in the Sector 5 slums. You came crashing through the roof without so much as a look out below. Fell right into my flower bed. Lucky for you. Like, really.
Sorry, I didn't mean to...
Don't worry about it. They're a lot tougher than they look. This place, it has a kind of power. Before I forget, you dropped this when you landed.
Thanks.
I've got one too.
You and everybody and their mother.
Not like mine, no. It's special. Mine's not good for anything at all.
So at this
Bet you
point,
just don't know how to use it.
Cloud begins to have flashbacks to
Could
things
be.
that haven't happened yet.
Though, I really don't mind. Just having it is enough. It was a gift from my mother. Pretty crazy, huh? Us meeting again like this. You should stay a while.
Which is not only something that didn't happen in the original game, is something that you wouldn't realize he was doing unless you played the original game.
Really? You will? In that case... Huh?
I'll see
Oh,
myself
fuck.
in.
I should have saved
Thanks.
it. Hello, Reno. The second best character in this whole game.
And who are you?
He's my bodyguard. And a soldier. Pretty cool, huh?
Huh? A soldier?
Ex-soldier.
Well, what do you know? You've got the eyes, at least.
You don't mind, do you? Bodyguard work's not too different from merc stuff, right?
Huh?
I guessed. From the sword. Just do this for me, okay?
Fine, but it'll cost you a lot.
A lot, huh? One date ought to do it.
Huh. Well, you're weird enough to be one. What class?
First.
If you're gonna bullshit me, at least try to make it believable.
Hey, watch the flowers!
You heard the lady.
I'll make this quick.
You better.
It was too right.
Really? Since when? This is the first I've heard of it.
This is a classified weapon, princess.
I don't think that counts then.
All right.
I forgot that the fight happens immediately after you talk to Aerith, so I forgot to rearrange all my materia. Which means I'm probably gonna die.
That's that. See ya. Let's do this. Let's finish this.
Still in it. Good old what's his face. Hardly knew ya. I hate doing cleanup, but I'm damn good at it.
Wow, be careful!
Calling fire. Here we go.
Let's go.
That it? All right. Anytime to get serious.
Okay. What you waiting for, bodyguard? I'm right here.
You're as good as dead.
Oh, I see you, tough guy. Really?
Time to burn. Anytime now.
Coming for ya.
Get ready.
That's a hit.
Anytime now.
Try me. Really? I see you.
Hey, don't step on the flowers!
Dodge that one right. The Reno fight is difficult if you're not prepared for it.
Try me. Well, okay. I see you.
Hello?
Gonna make me work for it, huh? Well, lucky for you, tough guy. Submit professional. Figured this dance of ours could use a spark. You're welcome.
Do you really have to fight near the flowers?
Trying not to, Aerith.
Right there, Mr. Bodyguard. Still in it. What? That's that. Sloppy. Coming for ya. Really? That's so tough now. Really? Allow me.
Reno, an operative that is an operative with the Turks unit of Shinra's General Affairs Division. Fast and extremely agile, he leaps into action with his special Shinra-made security baton. Magic and lightning attacks have only a slight effect on his stagger gauge. So yeah, he's one of the Turks. Turks are basically Shinra spies. They're their special ops division.
You're gonna catch holy hell.
Gotta be careful.
I almost got him though. Sector 5 slums. Vast shantytown beneath the Sector 5 plate. Its streets are a confusion of jerry-built homes made of waste materials and refuge. An orphanage has been erected here, which many of the slum's children call home. In the outskirts of the area, one can find a dilapidated church sitting quietly amongst the rubble. That's where we're at right now. A dilapidated.
And just when I had finished tending the flowers here, gotta start over. Just me, myself, and I.
You don't have to guilt me that hard, Eric. Come on. Give me a second. Bangle. Okay, so we want fire. Elemental. Assess. Step up. Actually want the chakra. Actually, let's go with Deadly Dodge instead of Hip Up. Deadly Dodge, Chakra for MP free health regen. Assess, and then Fire and Element. That's our loadout. That, I believe, will be the loadout that will help us beat Reno. Weapons are upgraded. Yep. Yep.
I could stick around a bit.
Really?
Yep.
Bodyguard, huh? Hers too, right?
Really? Since when? This is the first I've heard of it.
Because things have classified princess.
I don't think that counts then.
Here we go.
Hey! Little help in here, guys?
All good.
Alright.
I'm damn good at it!
No holding back. I see you. Anytime now.
What you waiting for, bodyguard? I'm right here. Okay. This. Really?
Anytime now.
Coming for ya.
Let's do this. Still in it.
Hey, don't step on the flowers.
Gonna make me work for it, huh?
Alright.
Well, lucky for you.
That was easy. Well, easier.
Submit professional.
Come on.
Figured this dance of ours could use a spark. I'm so tough now.
See ya.
Too easy.
I'm waiting.
Soldier boy.
No holding back.
Really? Lucky shot.
There we go. See, when you're prepared for it, not that difficult of a fight.
You've got it all wrong, man. I just wanted to...
Cloud! No!
Sir!
The ghosts were here again. What are they doing?
I'm fine. Go get the girl.
Sir!
The hell?
Weird. You're not attacking.
Hey, open it up!
Come on.
Over here!
Huh?
Are they trying to stop us?
What do they want?
Nowhere to go but up. Do they want us to go upstairs?
Could be a trap.
Through the attic. Maybe we can get out that way.
Right. Through that hole.
They saved me.
Come on. I'll go first. Come on.
Nothing! Up there!
Hey, no shooting!
Oh, man.
Hey, you okay?
Probably. Or maybe not.
If there's so much as a scratch on her, you're done.
Sir!
We bring her in one piece. What now? Run!
Move and I'll shoot!
Oh, no, you won't.
But sir!
Could drop that. Okay.
What's the holdup? I can't get to her!
Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, that's right. I can only go where the lattice work will let me go.
Run!
Okay.
Stop her! Ah!
Over there!
Screw you!
Over here.
You can't win!
Coming. I'm just getting shot at. Give me a second.
You like this? Yeah. Eat this! You like this?
Thank you.
Let's move.
Cloud, give me a hand.
I like how Reno keeps telling his guys to stop shooting at her, and they keep shooting at her. They're not very well trained.
They're in the attic. Should we pursue?
Little bee. Sir! Partners got it. We are out. Beginner's luck.
More of those things.
It's like they're guiding us.
Stay close.
So cool.
I like how Reno absolutely doesn't believe our bullshit. It's like, yeah, right. Soldier, maybe. You're definitely weird enough to be one, but first class, nah.
There.
Need to stay ahead of them.
Prep for exfil.
Or not. They gone?
Yeah, think so.
What are they?
I think... Actually, I don't know. Let's just go. Okay. Up for crossing the rooftops? See that pillar over there? There's a station right by it. Shall we mosey on over?
Let's.
Yes, let's mosey.
So, what's next for you?
A little bit of bodyguard work.
Right.
After that, it's back to the Sector 7 slums.
You know how to get there?
Yep.
Of course you do.
That suit from earlier. He was one of Shinra's Turks. What's a Turk want with you?
Dunno. Hey, don't Turks keep an eye out for potential soldiers and stuff?
They do more than just scout for candidates. Turks get called in to handle all kinds of situations, with extreme prejudice.
Professional bad guys. Gotta love them.
Back to my question. So what's he to you? Looked like you knew each other.
Maybe he thought I could be the greatest soldier yet.
Forget it.
You mad?
You mad? Like, you mad, bro? Could be just used to describe Aerith's entire personality, really. What I'm saying is, Aerith is a professional troll.
I actually haven't traveled by rooftop before.
Be surprised if you had.
It's honestly kind of exciting.
Well, first time and all.
Wait! Give me a moment. Don't just run off on your own.
Those the words of a soldier candidate?
So petty.
Aerith has annoying little sister energy. She certainly has little sister energy.
So, does no one live in these buildings?
Nope. No one to get mad if we make noise.
Like, Aerith has big youngest child energy.
I'll go first. It's pretty old. Be careful.
Okay.
Easy now.
You worry too much. I'm not some princess who needs to be coddled. Shit.
upset about not being some princess who needs to be coddled.
Whew. That was unexpected. Thank you, Cloud. Ah, there it is.
I think my dog is trying to go outside, so I'm going to put it on the break screen and we'll be right back, because I think I need to let my dog out. Yes, she did need to go outside. Fortunately, she didn't need to go outside for, like, extended periods of time.
You know, I thought about leaving once, but in the end, I couldn't.
Too dangerous?
Too much. A whole world bursting with life. Maybe more than I can handle, I think sometimes. Even now. People hate the steel sky, the slums, but I don't. How could I? All that passion, all those dreams, flowing and blending together into something greater.
Yeah, part of the Sector 5 plate apparently fell a while ago. Cat ran face first into a wall once. Yeah, they'll do that. Yeah, Sector 5 is a little unique because, like I said, at one point, part of it fell down. You can see the remains of it over here.
This time I'll go first. After all, I can't count on you to wait.
Sure about this?
See for yourself. Maybe I'll go on ahead and leave you all by your lonesome. Just,
Maybe you shouldn't talk.
Then you talk. Tell me a story.
Not for free.
Cheapskate. You're, Gotcha.
You're killing me here.
goes nothing. Woo!
You good?
Of course.
Startled by a pigeon, she fell into his arm.
Never a dull moment with you.
That a compliment?
Not really.
Thanks anyway.
Aerith
You're getting
gains work.
closer to the station.
Aerith has the prayer materia, which is a really good materia, and why I can now replace chakra on Cloud. It's her. Spirit. So Aerith is what is effectively just a white mage, for all intents and purposes. Which in Final Fantasy, white mages are low physical abilities but high magic power with a focus on healing. So prayer lets you heal the entire party, and as the more you use it, the more experience it gets. You know, you can see it right here. The more health it restores as you use it, and because it's an ability and not a spell, it's free. So she just comes in with one of the best healing items in the game. Healing materia, because sometimes you need target healing. How long do you plan on doing the ADHD stream? Until either I make enough money streaming to be able to do this full time, or I have a new day job. Barrier. That'll do for me.
Even so, we'll probably run into a few monsters on the way. Huh. There's a face that screams so what?
I fought scarier things in my sleep.
See if we can go back to the church and get that materia that was left.
Where are you going, Cloud?
Nope, we can't. All right. We'll have to go get it later once we're on side quest o'clock.
Look out, Cloud!
I got your number.
He died. And he died.
Someone looks like they're in their element.
Give Cloud an ice. How does the magic of Final Fantasy work? Changes depending on the game, but in Final Fantasy VII, basically you slot materia into gear and you basically attune to it, and it lets you draw the magic.
So, Cloud,
Right.
you don't know the slums that well, do you?
Compared to you? No. Training grounds, barracks, battlefields. That's the world I know.
So
You sound proud of that.
materia is the experiences and knowledge of the live stream in crystallized form. So it's, you know, things that people have learned and understood and gained throughout their lives. When they return to the live stream, it returns to the live stream as well. And so some of that gets crystallized out into materia, which gives you specific skill sets that these people might have gained in their lives. And allows anybody to be able to use it. So, you know, a fire materia is the knowledge of fire crystallized into an essence. Put it into you slot it into your gear, attune to it effectively, and so long as you have it on you, you can draw out that knowledge of fire in a spell. Same thing, all the other things work like that. In other Final Fantasy games, it's the manipulation of ether, which is effectively the life force of yourself and the world around you, much like more traditional magic stylings. But yeah, every Final Fantasy has a slightly, not everyone, but most of them have a slightly different take on how the magic works. Like, for instance, in Final Fantasy 13, the magic is a gift from these all-powerful entities that make you a servant to them, that make you a lessee. And so long as you are a lessee, you have the power, you draw power from the fal'Cie, kind of like a warlock does in D&D.
The world you knew didn't include stations.
Ha ha.
We poured so much of our blood and sweat into building that reactor. Now,
I can't believe this is happening.
If you would all just please calm down.
hey, what the hell's going on?
Come on. There's no need to shout.
Popular place.
Yeah, well, it's got a good view of the reactor.
It's on fire!
Ain't a show.
They know that. Don't worry.
Oh, didn't expect to see you here.
Huh? Yeah.
Oh, on your way home from the church?
That's right.
Well, I'm glad you're okay. Did any debris hit the church?
Not debris, no.
That's something at least, but you may not be so lucky next time.
Oh, Cloud, wait!
Did I tell you?
You gotta be kidding me. I need to get home now.
Be that cat she theme. And rest.
Huh?
Wait.
Deck is all clear!
Rope's good! Go!
Pull him up! Let's go!
Another Turk.
A real man on a mission.
On the hunt, more like.
For me? For you?
Don't know. Don't care.
Then, let's stick to the back streets? Ah. There will be monsters.
There will be
Better than
monsters.
Shinra.
Look at all this stuff.
There's a Shinra dump site up ahead. Not the kind of place anyone would ever choose to hang around in.
But a great place to lay low. We've got the run of it. All right, it's over. See ya.
Here it comes!
That's that. See ya.
That was close.
It's over.
No telling where they'll come from.
Monsters instinctively target weaker prey.
You better watch out for Cloud.
Calling ice. Get ready. Enough.
Go on!
That way is a dead end. They were doing some construction, but quit halfway.
That's fine. I just needed the Moogle medal.
Over here. That didn't work.
What did-
Maybe it's broken? Pretty sure this path we're on loops around too, so... Wonder if we can move this. I knew it!
Let's finish this.
Must have been a new breed.
How do you figure?
Because they went for the stronger prey.
Aerith has good banter. Caligonous bracelet, say. What's a caligonous bracelet? Well, it's weaker. It's designed for efficient material usage, so it's weaker. Has less physical and magic defense, but has more slots. We're fine with the number of slots we've got now. How did Final Show Films get started? 6 years ago. My friend Austin and I were like, we should do something. We should do streaming things. And we should do streaming things. We should record podcasts, and we should record skits and comedy bits. And then we did. That's pretty much it, really. Yeah, we've wanted to do stuff. We had wanted to do stuff like that for years. And we finally just decided to do it, and actually, rather than just talk about doing it, to do it. And it was just me and Austin and William and like a few other locals for a while, and then William and I went to a Wizard World Portland Con because we had money and time at that point. This was before I had kids. We went up to we drove from Atlanta to Portland, which was a mistake. And there at Wizard World we met Jack and Jeremy and basically everybody, everyone except Mara and Craig that's currently involved with stuff. I mean, not currently involved. Everyone except for Mara and Craig that's currently like on the Wednesday and Thursday games. We met up at Portland. Holly obviously is one of the locals, so not her, but and after we got back from Portland, I was looking on one of the because we got up there to meet with the cast of Critical Role because they were going to be at Wizard World. All but Liam O'Brien. And so we went up, met them, had a good time, had played a lot of games, met a lot of fun people, and then afterwards, I was looking at a Critical Role fan community that I had been invited to join from the people that were at Wizard World. And I found a listing for a bunch of people that were looking to get together to play a game, but didn't have a GM. And so I was like, well, I will volunteer to be a GM. Oh, by the way, do you guys mind if we record this as a podcast? Because we're trying to get more actual play podcasts going for Final Show Films. And they were like, cool, yeah.
Check it out.
And that was our first Grand Terra game, Grand Terra Adventures.
Still a fair ways off.
Well,
in
we did
podcast
take a
form.
detour. Getting tired?
No.
And then it sort of just evolved from
I'm
there.
a bit hungry. How about you?
Amazed.
You're in for a treat when we make it back.
Don't have time for that.
You'll want to make time for my mom's cooking. And that's the final word on it. We'll get home quick and eat ourselves stupid.
But yeah, that's sort of how that like 6 years ago I started off just playing a video game. I started off just myself, just me, Senstaku, playing, doing a show called Senstaku Shenaniganery, where I would play the worst games I could get my hands on. I would play them to completion. The first game we streamed actually was Ride to Hell Retribution. And then we would do things like we streamed Indigo Prophecy and things like that. I still need to get Austin back on one of these things to do like to do the rest of the David Cage series, because we had a lot of fun ripping on Indigo Prophecy, and I think I definitely need to get Austin on to a show where me and him just play a David Cage game for a little while. We need to do Heavy Rain, and then we need to do Beyond Two Souls, then we need to do the new Android one. But Austin is a high-risk individual, so coronavirus prevents a lot of stuff for us doing things together at the moment. Though with Discord, I might be able to get him into a thing. We'll see. Big issue with that is having the time to do it, because Austin and I have very, very busy schedules. Wonder if these mechs still work. They can be made to work. Yeah. Well, like fairly quickly we ran out of really bad games that were funny. To play all the way through, I should say. And we didn't want to do the thing where we just play little bits of a whole bunch of bad games. So we eventually shifted over to just playing normal games. Yeah, William and I played Dark Souls and Demon's Souls. And Electric Galaxy and I played The Witcher 3. William, or Shadow Course, Electric Galaxy and I did
Let's go.
Did the God of War games. No, we played some good games too. It's just that we started with me playing bad games. Push that crate. Where did you get the name Senstaku? Senstaku is the name of a character I made, and it is specifically a name designed to sound Japanese that is not Japanese. Because because that's my sense of humor. Yeah, no, it was just Sen mean depending on the kanji, sen means 1,000, and taku can mean choices, and then I threw an S in the middle of it to make it not actually a Japanese word anymore. Also, Senstaku can also mean, I think, like garbage disposal or something like that. Yes, the God of War series was great. It was we had a lot of fun doing that. I was looking back at some of our old highlights the other day, yesterday, not a couple days ago, and I mistook myself for my younger brother, for William, which was kind of embarrassing mentally to me. Just like, oh hey, wow, William looks like I did 6 years ago.
No need for thanks. I'd rather get paid.
You're getting paid
I've
right
gained
now.
this though. So.
Huh?
Oh.
Should be able to relax a little now.
Don't forget about
You and
the
William,
terms.
yeah, yes, we are brothers. It's true.
Could come at us any time. Keep an eye out.
We're brother, but like, we don't actually look. Did you get to the one where you? Yes, yeah. That's the one. That's the one that I was watching where where I tried to jump into a boat and Witcher had missed and Electricality just lost it. Yeah, that's the one where I was looking at. I was like, oh wow, I look like William, or William looks like me. We're brothers, but we don't. Contemporarily, we don't actually look alike. It's just that when you look at me 6 years ago, William's 7 years younger than me. So when you look at me when I was his age, I look a lot like he looks now.
Oh, hey there, Eric.
What are they watching?
Hey!
I'm standing inside the gutted shell of Mako Reactor 5.
They're
As
working
you
for
can see,
Wutai,
there's
isn't it
still a lot of
obvious?
smoke rising from the rubble.
Using spies
While
so they don't
fallen beams
break
and other
the
debris continue to hinder rescue efforts, the fires appear to have been mostly extinguished.
So if we help catch the bombers,
Over there.
we get
Yeah, I'll be 32 in I'll be 32 on Sunday.
Would you mind answering a few questions?
We're safe down here, right?
They're targeting
Can you give us any updates on the status of the reactor? What kind of damage did it suffer in the explosion? Are we in any danger?
Mako Reactor 5 has been temporarily shut down, and all fires have been successfully extinguished. The situation is under control, and the people of our fair city need not worry about any additional complications. We're in the process of conducting a full forensic investigation, but we suspect the device used was similar to that employed in the attack on Mako Reactor 1. The perpetrators of that
Thank you.
atrocity were filmed making their escape. These agents of the eco-terrorist group Avalanche are currently believed to be in hiding somewhere in Midgar.
And given that this group has now attacked 2 reactors in quick succession, can they really be stopped before they strike again?
What do you think? Have no fear. Shinra will keep Midgar safe.
Okay, time's up!
All right, let's go.
That was certainly a perfectly normal, non-authoritarian way to deal with that reporter.
Those Avalanche guys are unbelievable. Without the reactors, where are we supposed to live? Man, I can't decide
Oh,
where to
what
go
timing? Mind lending me a hand?
Place is really hopping, huh?
Nice side effect of the train situation. So, what do you say?
I'd love to, but I help out every now and then. It's fun. Aerith! Well, well. What are you doing all the way up there?
Was trying to get a look at the reactor. Who's this guy?
This is Cloud. He's a mercenary. And currently my bodyguard. That's Oates.
See you.
2 peas in a pod. So, what are you guys up to?
We all went to see the reactor. Oh, that's right. You're supposed to come by the house.
What for?
I don't know. You're just supposed to.
Well, guess we have a new destination. I should probably explain. The Leaf House is the local orphanage. That's where all these kids live.
Hey, Aerith, where'd you go? The church again? Next time, we should all go together.
Why, hello, Aerith. As popular as ever, I see.
Apparently, but they sure keep me on my toes.
Better than being bedridden. Thanks again for all those herbs. You've helped a lot of people.
No problem. Anytime.
How'd you manage to find so many anyway?
Oh, I have my ways.
And him?
He's my bodyguard, just until I get home.
And you're sure he's up to it?
What's with all these people like doubting Cloud's ability? Come on.
Since
You don't
I'm
know
so
me,
generous,
dude.
I gather medicinal herbs for his patients sometimes. Here's the Leaf House.
So I can read a ton of books.
All right, and with us arriving at the Leaf House, this is as good a place as any to sort of save it until tomorrow. So thank you all for joining me once again. We'll be back tomorrow with more Final Fantasy VII Remake. Other things on the channel tonight. If you tune in tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, we'll have more Gran Terra Shadowfront. Tonight's episode is... tonight we have episode 44, titled Fiends Unleashed. There's some sort of demonic issue happening in the dwarven city of Everstone. That'll be fun. Alright. Yeah, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you all next time. Talk to you later.